Welcome back, folks. Backwards County. It's continuing. I really have a sense of urgency to, I keep saying this every episode, to get this grass field done. But seriously, I've got to get it done. I mean, I've been doing my best to get it done, but it's just been a lot of work to get this far. And yeah, I'm not going to muck around I can do it. I just want to check on the sheep. Wow, starting to get some wool already. How much we got? 285. Okay, that's good. Hello ladies, how are we? You're looking fine and fit. Just want to make sure you girls got enough feed in the storage. All right, what we got here? Let's just have a quick look, see if we got small grass in the trailer here, the Strutsman. So I'm really not sure what we got left. I hope we don't have to mow grass straight up just to. Okay, we've got grass. That's good. Straighten this up a bit. Here are my wheels. Okay, that's right. Bring it back down to here. I'll probably just empty the whole lot, I think. No, I won't do that because I'll keep. I'm not sure if it's practical to empty it all out. Mind you, they do seem to go through pretty quick. It seems to hold a fair bit of it at any one time, so maybe I should. But anyway, I'm just going to fill this up. I really want to get stuck into this field straight away, but obviously I just see how we go with that. I know it's not quite full, but if we just get it, you know, like 80%, something like that, that'll probably be enough to make a start. Right. Okay, so see how we go here. Right, that took all that. How much have we got? Well, I'll give it one more bucket load, and then I'll get stuck into the forestry. Get stuck into the field. Clear the field, start expanding it. I really want to get some seed put down. Okay, we are here. We really are starting to get low with the feed now. So it is going to be very important. Okay, how's that looking? Still not great, but you know, for the time being that's going to have to do. I'll come back to it later. Right. I'll just leave that there so I don't lose it. What's the time? It is 7 o'clock in the morning. Fantastic. Got the forks over there ready to go. And a grab, I should say. Okay, let's get stuck into this. Right folks, hopefully I sped that bit up. As you can see, I just pushed those. I think I'm spending way too much time with clearing at the moment, so I've just pushed these remaining logs off the field. I'm going to empty this load. Hopefully I can make some turns with this. I know it's a bit dodgy, but I'll see if I can get away with it. And then I'm going to come back and start working on the field. I'm going to get the plough. Just which direction I'm going. Yeah, get the plough, extend this part up to about here. Taking these stumps out that I see, and then I'm going to look at planting the grass. So I do want to get the field seeded this episode. I feel if I just get every last log off this area, I'm going to run out of time again. So, I mean, I can always pick these logs up at a later stage, and being a grass field, I can easily drive straight over without any issues. So we've got the plough ready to go. We've got the seeder ready to go. The only thing I was thinking about was fertiliser. I'm not sure what we got here. Okay, we've got fertiliser, so we must have a some sort of fertiliser in place. I haven't looked at these. Yeah, I still haven't looked at these yet. I'm not sure what to go with that is. Okay, we've got spreader over here. Is it the only spreader we got? So we've got limes inside that. Okay, so I must have just ploughed the field and then limed it. Okay, that's fine. I'll do the same with the extension. Since I haven't used the field yet, it'll still retain all the properties. And then I'll look at fertilising it. It's yeah, okay, it needs lime. I haven't done the liming yet. That's fine. Alright, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it, folks. Away we go. As I really need to have this, or I think we're going to have issues turning in that middle section. I might have to make 2 trips. I'm not going to try and restack the trailer. I'm just trying to see how it's turning or not turning. Yeah, not very well. I might get away with it though. Thankfully, once I get onto this portion of the road here, it's pretty much straight driving and plenty of turning circles. And if I have to, I'll just disengage the trailer to make a separate turn. How are we going? Not in anybody's way, I hope. Yeah, so it's been long coming, this field, but you know, in all fairness, it's been a lot of work, a lot of forestry, a lot of obstacles. And you'll notice at the beginning of the during one of my trips out here, I put $20,000 on the loan. I'm going to try and make an effort to make $20,000 payment every episode if I can. Here we go. Just see if we can get roughly lined up. That looks about right. I'm not expecting too much. Well, half decent. Maybe if I can get 10. I always seem to underestimate. I would have thought about 10, but I'll say maybe 13. I'll be happy with what I get. 19. Wow. No, again, completely underestimated that. That wasn't as big as the other load, and the quality of tree. There were some decent trunks on there, but in my eyes it was very mediocre sort of a load. I was just getting rid of the stuff. Anyway, we're back up there, 90,000 again. That's cool. I've already made a payment, so I can keep the rest for the time being if I need to spend any money. So I'm not gonna worry about loading up this trailer with logs anymore. I'm going to bring out the plough and start ploughing the field up. Ploughing the field up now and putting the seeds down. That's what the goal is right now. Just trying to work out the best place to put this trailer. I want to be able to turn it around in a hurry. So I can maybe put it up here. At the same token, I'm going to need some room because I'll be seeding the field. I'm going to need a bit of room. I reckon about there. It's probably not too bad. Probably would have been better if I... Now, do I need these? I don't need these logs. I'll take them off near the silo over here. It seems to be my collection point. One episode I'm just going to devote it to cleaning out all these logs. What are we doing? Actually, I probably don't even need the... No, I'll keep the arms on because I may need to feed the sheep at a later stage. It'll save me coming back to get them. Okay, the plough's over here. I know where that is, I've got that all ready. Okay. Can't wait to make this a nice green, lavish field. It's going to look so different being cleared out and clean of weeds and dirt. And actually I don't mind the dirt in all fairness because at least it's level, but it will mean I'll be able to start growing the grass now. So as you can see, I might just be a bit careful the way I do this because I don't want to get too close to the sheep barn, but at the same token I want a decent amount of upgrade, so maybe around here. If I can get an ankle, it might help me line it up right about there, I reckon. And yeah, I'm going to have to move these branches, or branches or trees or whatever they are here. It's not movable. I can move that one. Okay, I'll get that one out of the way. At least it's one of them. I had a bit of a collection of rubbish trees over here. Alright, I'll have to deal with that one when I get it. Okay, so enable fields. Apologies for that, I just had a phone call I had to attend to. Now, I think I was ready to drop it. So make sure we turn the allow. I think that's it. I'll find out soon enough as soon as I drop it. V. Yep, okay, I'll just get rid of this menu. Alright, so I'll quickly go around this field here, expanding it as best I can. I'll take the what do you call it, the stump grinder over it, because no doubt I'm going to find, just as I say that, stumps. Yep, that'll be the next thing that'll have to happen. So just lift it up over here. That looks pretty good right there, like that. Now I'll just go and colouring the blanks. It gives me an idea of how far I want to extend it. Come over here. B. Come around. Yeah, one thing about ploughing, you sure know where the stumps are, and it's great to see all these weeds finally, these bushes finally get eradicated. So that's that. That looks like a half decent field now, doesn't it? It's going to look so different once I get all these plants and grass bushes taken down. 3. Yeah, I figured with the rest of those trees that I missed, didn't miss, I pushed aside. I figured they were just taking too much time to worry about, so I figured I'll get the field expanded, and then I'll worry about whatever's left, because I'm getting to a stage where I'm going to be running out of grass, you know. For the sheep are eating it, and I've only got so much of it, so I've got to make sure I've got some nice fresh grass to replenish it. And the other thing, of course, is once I've got enough grass set aside for the sheep, well, I can do a load, turn it into silage too. All these logs around the place, they're a pain. I'll deal with them. Check out this field. Doesn't look great. Nothing beats, when you're playing this game, starting your first field, creating your first field, and it just really opens up the place. Look at it. I mean, can you remember when we first started how it was? I mean, look at the stumps alone. You can just tell how dense this forest was. And I've already taken out a lot of stumps too. It's just incredible amount of foliage we've had to take care of. How about eradicate? Well, that's alright. Like I said in the previous episodes, it's just a matter of time before I will be planting some nice trees, especially when I get a house set up. Put some nice exotic trees around the house. Not too close, but you know, make the place look nice. 3. Wow, I love seeing these bushes just disappear. The amount of heartache they've caused me. I want to have a bit of natural meadow grass around the sheeps. So next thing I'll do is I'll just grab the winch and I'll go around the yard and around this field and get rid of all these logs, or move all these logs, and then I'll get the stump grinder, take out the stumps. I am going to plant this. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. It's really hard to gauge, especially when I know when I edit I'm going to be speeding a lot of the forestry up. So is that just a piece of wood, or is that? Remnants. Sorry, just hearing strange noises. I don't know what it was. Yeah, so I'll get this done. It's just about there. I'll get the winch on and get rid of the remainder of these trees, these logs, trunks, and whatever you want to call them, sticks. Now if I turn that field thing off, where's Y? Just going to fold it up. Sometimes I get confused what state the plough's in, so I'll just drop it and pick it up, and hopefully that resets it. Oh, allow create fields. I think I'm okay to drop it. Last thing I want to be doing is digging up the ground when I drop the plough. I might just put back over here. That was a good spot. Okay, just there we good. Yep, that worked. Okay, now, where's that pulley? The pulley's over here. You know, I'm not even going to bother connecting, I'm just going to push them. Push them off the field. Got a nice little pile there. I'll get, you know, as I'm trying to fill in time, you know, in the episodes ahead, it's a good little chore that I can do. I'll just clear out whatever. Where's that spinning like that? Clear out the logs which have been left behind, and not to mention the fact that it'll probably give a bit of money. That's a bit crazy the way that's spin around. Take it on the end. Now you can spin around. Right. Same with this one. Want everything off the field, so I can everything off the field so I can get on with it. Just get rid of that menu, taking up a lot of space. I'm trying to keep things as neat as possible, but at the moment it's just taking so much time. You know, otherwise I'm going to finish this episode with it still being, you know, unfinished, the field that is. So I've had to make a start now. Let's just drop that down a bit. people aren't getting seasick. It's just quite limited to what I can see at the moment. With all these bushes, when you get down low, these bushes take out just about everything. Take vision out, hide everything. There we go. Almost done. I'll switch over to the stump grinder soon. As soon as I move this, I think this is the last one I got to get out of the way. Is that it? Oh. And in the process, I've just kicked a whole heap of other logs. That was good. Oh well, I think these will be pretty easy to move. Right, that'll do. So that should be cleared. Okay folks, what do you think of the new field? I'm pretty still catching everything at the moment. Come on, get out of the way. Now get off the field. Right, stay there. Right, okay. Okay, and the field looks quite decent now. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. Actually, now we'll get rid of this, but I'll jump into the bobcat in a second. Right, kill the engine. Make sure the lights are off. Okay, right, let's get cracking. Engine on. Tool on. Let's go. Let's get. I hope this doesn't take too long. Bit rough and ready at the moment over here. Don't think it's going to take too long. It's getting dark. It feels like it's getting dark. Well, once I get in the tractor, I'll have better lighting. I'm just noticing I can't see any stones here. That's interesting. I don't know what the go with that is. Maybe it's just no stones in this particular area of the forest. Yeah, that's interesting. Usually when you plough a field you get stones. I hope I haven't turned them off because I do actually like the stones. I'm not going to check at the moment. I'll check later on. I'm going to get this thing down. I don't think, well, no I wouldn't because I've just ploughed this land anyway. It's not as if I've previously cleared it. Okay. Wow, this bobcat is struggling through this mud. Oh well, all good. Part of the game, part of the game. Another one down here, another two down here. Might as well get them all. This is the final cut. Oh. Is that it? Yeah. Let's come back this way now. Yeah, I haven't got too many more to go now. It didn't take too much time. Oh, a bit top heavy. I didn't see that one. That's what tripped me up. I thought it was the mud, but I think it was actually the stump. This field is going to look so different once I get the seeds in and the grass starts to come through. Yeah, it feels like it's really starting to get dark. I really want to get the seeds in before night so I can have a, so it can start to grow overnight. But it's only, what's the time? It's only 3 o'clock. I don't think it's going to take terribly long to put the seeds down. I think it comes down to the stumping. Oh, probably put that one. That took a while for a little. And this was hiding other ones. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Change the angle. This one doesn't like the angle I'm using. Come down this way. Try that. There we go, that one took an awful lot of time to get going, that one. Now we're going. Cooking with gas now. Come on. I'd like to get some sort of baler organised too. Some of these pieces, some of them go for about 5 seconds, the other ones, some of them go for about 20. It's really a bit of a guess. Okay. So I think I've only got these few here, probably half a dozen right here, and that'll be it. And we can start. I'll put the lime down first. That won't take long, assuming I've got enough lime. I really hope I have. Okay, I can see 4 more at this stage, and hopefully that'll be it. Two more. There could be another one. Always seem to find them when you don't go looking for them, but as far as I can see, this should be the last one. I'll keep my eyes open as I drive it back, because I'm more than likely going to find another one that I've missed, because they do tend to get hidden. Alright, this looks pretty good. I am keeping my eyes open. Alright, okay, we should be right this side because I've already done this side. B. I'll leave the bobcat just handy here for in case I do discover another one once I put the seeds down. Let's just end that there. Right, lime. I really hope I've got enough. Let's see. What have we got over here? We've got lime here. I know there's lime near the spreader, but what have we got here? Fertilizer. This is all fertilizer, is it? And seeds. Okay, I'll take the forks in, because I can pick up another bag of lime and I'll take another bag of lime with me in case I run low. Saves me coming back. So we'll grab the forks. Okay, let's go. Going to be tight coming through here. I'm just realising that. Let's see if I can pick up these bags. Everything's in the way, as per usual. Oh, can't see anything. Oh, too heavy. What if I put it down low? If I can just... I was hoping to get two, but... because once I connect the trailer, obviously it won't be too heavy. It'll balance it up. Come on. Come around. Okay, good. Okay, now, what's the best way to come around here? I think around here. Basically the way I came, I think. It's big, but it's not wide, so it should be right. Okay. Now I don't normally use, well that's not true, I do. I try not to use the assisted steering. But I do use it occasionally, especially when you're using a resource like fertiliser or lime. Okay, so we'll do it. That's okay. There we go, H3 B. Wow, it's going slow. I'll take over a little bit. Right. Why isn't it turning? Really late to turn then, for some reason, wasn't sure. Okay, H3 B. Out of the way. And yes, I did put the brakes on and nothing happened for a second or so. That's why I took control over it, but for some reason all the brakes delayed. I'm not sure why. It does happen a lot with these tractors. H3 B. I go up and down. We'll just how we go? Oh, we got Hicks. I was really conscious in the fact that lime actually, although lime is relatively cheap in the scheme of things, you tend to go through it very quickly. And I was actually really concerned. I figured I did have enough, but I figured I'd be going through it a lot quicker than what I'm going. through. H3 D. Okay. It's a good size sprayer, saving me a lot of time. Stopped on a dime that time. Okay, H. Right, almost there, almost there. This should just be about it. What's the time? 4 o'clock. Okay. Pretty sure I've just about got it all. I'm trying to keep my eyes open for anything that I've missed. I think it's just this little bit here. I'll just have a quick look on the... I'm pretty sure I got it. Needs line on. Okay, maybe I haven't. What's going on here? There are a couple of spots I've missed, you know. There's a portion over here, unless it might just be referring to the fact over here which is the portion that I mowed, so I'm not worried about that, if that's all it is there. Yeah. Oh no. Let's stop out and have a look. And it says it's fine. It's probably just this bit over here, maybe. Oh, it's bizarre. I'll try and walk on the spot and have a look. Back a bit. Yeah, right here, and it's fine. Unless it just hasn't caught up. It might have just caught up yet. Maybe if I... Oh, wrong one. Where's lime? Yeah, here. Oh no, I'm reading it wrong. I'm reading the map wrong. There's only a tiny bit up in the mid section on the edge. So what's... So that's fertilised. Okay, that's just unfertilised. That's fine. And that's actually a lot better than I thought anyway. You know, usually when you plough up a field for the first time, you get speckles everywhere that are missed. That's what's confused me. Okay, I see the portion here. So there's a little speck over here I missed where the logs were. Come on, get over there. Right here. I think I got it. Yep. Alright, I'm going to call that. Yep, I'm happy with that. So let's get that bag. What I might do also, before I put the spreader away, see if I can just use this, empty this bag into it. Okay, cute. Even though you can auto-fill this, actually I will do it, so I haven't got to wait on this. Lifting the tractor all over the place at the moment. I was going to see if I could lift it straight into it. Maybe I can, maybe the arms aren't long enough. Alright, I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Just fill it from here. See if it takes it all. Should. Maybe. Hopefully. Come on. Excellent. Something less I have to put away. Alright, I'll just put this away, and then we're going to go, I'll put the seeds down. Actually, maybe if I should fertilise it. Huh. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to empty them here, and I'll fill it up later. Okay. Right, that's fine. Ooh, can I fit through here? Oh, just. Alright, I don't think I need too much. Well, then again, fertiliser seems to go through a lot quicker than lime. I'll try that. We'll see how far that goes. Okay, so... It's lost the settings. Oh yeah, because I disconnected it, that's why. I was wondering why it lost the... Right, okay, so, there. Okay. I'll have to quickly check it, just quickly when I go take it, just to make sure it's taking the fertiliser. 3 B. Yeah, this is the speckling I was talking about. That's actually normal, so I'm not too worried about that. I'll just wait till I get my first grass. Just turn that off for a second. I'll wait till I get my first growth stage with the grass, and then that'll allow, after the first growth stage, I should be able to put the second fertiliser stage on. It'll accept it. So that's the way fertiliser works. You only can put one stage of fertiliser on at a time. So you put your fertiliser down, and then you've either got to add fertiliser or seeds or have a growth stage before it'll take the second lot of fertiliser. H3. And I've just got to be a bit more careful with fertiliser, because fertiliser is really expensive. The other thing I should organise is a roller, a grass roller, because that'll save me money. It'll save me a ton of money in fertiliser. Oh, a little bit too much. Try about there. Alright. So the other way. Three. How much fertilizer have I got? Come on. Turn it off there. Straight here, see if I can catch all this. Yep. Little piece up here. I'm using the lime that's left behind as a guide to what hasn't been fertilised yet. I know you can use the map, but the thing is, because it's so speckled, I'd find it hard to differentiate between the fertiliser stages. I'll just have a quick check. Yep. That looks good actually. All these blue dots I'll be able to fertiliser again after the first, probably even after I've seeded it. So I'm going to leave this out. No, I'll leave the. I can do that, but I'll leave it till tomorrow. So I put 2,000 off. I still got enough to do another application of fertiliser. So I'm just going to leave that here ready. I'll do this next episode, the second lot of fertiliser. There we go. That's good effort right there. Right, now get the seeds in. Finally going to put the grass in. Can you believe it, folks? It's taken forever. Well, it seems like it. Okay. Now, let's change before we do anything. Let's make sure we can. I'll start. I was actually starting to wonder, saying, I hope we can plant grass. That would be the last. That would be my luck. I pick a seeder that doesn't accept grass, doesn't plant grass. All right, so we got grass. I don't need fertiliser at the moment because I'm going to do that separately. That. I only want 1 headlands. I don't want 3. Yeah, that's better. I only like doing 1 headlands unless I'm really tight and I need to. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Okay. V H go. Start planting some grass, please. This is going to look so good when the grass comes up. It's already looking good now, but believe me, it's going to look 100%. I might. What I'll do after I've done this, I'll go over the edging because I can see this is missing. The edges. I'm sort of doing this a bit manually at the moment. I might even do the headlands manually because it seems to be missing too much. Once I start going up and down, I'll get everything that I've missed. The whole idea of headlands, I think, is exactly that. Make sure you get the crop right up to the edge, and it seems to be missing. So I'm going to do the headlands manually, and then I'll go up and down. I'll get some of those trees down at a later stage. It's just way too close to the field. I have to probably back this in a little bit, yeah, just to get the little bit that I've missed. Even though it wasn't turning up. I think I got it in, but I'll be sure. Yep, got it that time. I'm just going to come across here. It's going to go up that other side because yeah, it seems to have missed a couple of pieces. Okay, so that majority of this is done, but just on the edging it's missed. Just up past this tree, you can see a stripe round about here. We missed a whole heap. There we are. Alright, now I can go up and down. Now I'll use the assisted steering. Well, it's getting dark. That's alright, this won't take long. Take another line. Maybe this one looks good. 3. Look at this, folks. Tomorrow we're going to have grass, hopefully in the morning. Hope it comes up. I'm quite surprised about the rocks. I really am. I'm not sure what. After the recording, I'll check the settings. But I always have rocks on. I actually like playing rocks. I know they're a pain in the butt, but I actually like the idea of having rocks. It's just realism for me, you know. And there are some productions actually use them. So this tree is doing my head in a little bit. Okay, so that's the line I want. Get around. There we are. Okay. Look how smooth it's coming out now. Yeah, that'll make a nice screenshot when the grass comes up and the sun shines on the new field. Really looking forward to that. Where can we go here? That looks good right here. Okay. This part doesn't take long at all. Just hammers straight through it. I'll check the sheep too before I finish the episode. I'll probably have to fill it up. I'll probably give it everything it's got. Come on, okay, that one there. 3. Yes, this is coming together nicely. We are really making good use of this land. Okay, maybe take this line up here. There's one near the end here. Right here, it's got written all over it. Taken. There's probably going to be a little stripe there left behind. Yep, right there. Probably the last patch I do. Fantastic. Fantastic. It was good timing when I pushed those logs out of the way, because if I left it any later, I mean, we'd be grassing it, you know, we'd be seeding it like 9 o'clock at night or something, I reckon, maybe even later. It's amazing how long these pesky little logs take to finish off. But now that I've got the field down, it's just going to turn into one of those in-between jobs. When I've got nothing else to do, just pick up a couple of logs. Well, I'm having struggle getting this line. Might have to take more trees down around the fields. Give me a bit of room. Why isn't that turning? It should be turning right around. There we go. I must have been getting caught in the mud. Right, here we go. H, B, and 3. You know, there's probably room to expand it even further down there, but I'm not going to do that in a hurry. And I might even end up building something down there anyway, so I'll leave that as an option. I don't need to take those trees down at the moment, so I'll leave them up. That's just down there, between the field and the train yard, the train tracks, I should say. Okay. And then 12, down. Did I get it down in time? I hope so. Looks like a little mark that I've left behind. I'll get it in a minute. be sure. Lift that up. Come back down here, and I'll just run over that little mark that I think I missed. Okay, let's just get it straight first before I drop it down. Let's just push it back down a bit. There we go. H V yep. V 3. There's a little mark just to the right at the end here. Yeah, I think I've missed it. I'll go over that now. Stand still. There. Okay, and I think there's only one little patch left to do, really. Where is it? It's at the end here. Can't quite see. There it is. Right here. That's down, so I should be laying the seeds. Gee, it didn't take much seeds. Right, we are done, folks. Let's just lift that up. I'm going to park this cedar, make it as neat as I can. Eventually I'll have another shed built for them, for everything. That's what I can probably put down there as the shed for all the other big pieces that can't fit anywhere to live. I'll do that. I'll buy another shed when I can. When I've got the time and the money. Money's probably not so much the problem, but definitely time. Okay, let's just disengage that if I can. So that's all done. Let's just hop out and have a look at the field. Yeah, that's the only thing I haven't got is a roller. But I'll get that in the episodes, coming episodes. Okay folks, this episode's just about done. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed and have a look at the field, possibly take a screenshot, and I'll just connect this so next episode I'll know exactly what I'm up to. Okay, and turn that off. Lights. Okay, wow, look at this. Honestly, look at this. This looks awesome. Nice and beautiful and flat. Just check the sheep. What do they need? I'm going to hazard a guess that they're going to be fine tonight. I'll do a check on them in the morning. Right, well I'm glad I got that sorted. Now, let's have some sleep. I'll get him up at 6. Actually, I'll get him up at 7 because it's probably too dark and he's done all the urgent stuff. He can have a bit of a sleep in. He's worked hard lately. Yeah, I still haven't mucked around with this. I forgot all about this. Offline I was going to is that a switch? Offline I'll see if I can set it up the way I wanted to set up. Turn on floodlight. Do I get any other settings? Turn on floodlight. No, that's all I get. No, I'll turn the other one on as well, make it nice and neat. Because we are going to bed now. So that's on. So, okay, the Stargate is going on. I don't think the star was going on last time. Okay, well maybe I did something wrong last time, but then again, we're supposed to have reindeer attached to this. Oh well, wait and see. Let's go to bed. We'll make it 7 o'clock. Okay. Alright, folks. I'll just turn this off so we're not going to waste any more power. That's off. Wow, look at this folks, grass, beautiful grass. I know, probably probably to most people might look like a pretty boring screenshot, but honestly this has taken a lot of effort, as you've all had to endure. Look at it, absolutely gorgeous, nice and flat and beautiful. Alright, let's have a look at the let's see, is that a full load already? No, half load maybe. Yeah, 575 out of 1,000, bit over half a load. What about food? Food's okay, I'm not too worried about the food at the moment, because we've got grass growing, we've got grass in storage, and we've got grass in the trailer, so we're looking okay. Now, I'm not sure what's going to be a good position for the screenshot. If I take it like that, it's going to look pretty boring. Looks messy this end too, with all the farm stuff are scattered around the place. I haven't tidied that up yet, but that'll happen next episode. I might try a drone shot and see if I send the drone up and where are we? Flight mode on, flight state on. Okay, cool. I wish it was more highlighted. Probably too high. Something like that, you reckon? Maybe a little bit lower. It's going to be a boring screenshot, but the thing is, if you haven't sat through the amount of effort that it's taken to get this far, it's not going to be appreciated. But believe me, I do appreciate this. It's going to be my screenshot regardless. Anyway, folks, I hope you've all enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed this episode, getting the grass field down. And stay safe, everyone, through the Christmas period, and hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.